Today we have legs, shoulders and back. So kind of a little bit full body, but quite a bit of the legs. 30 minutes. We have 4 supersets, so 2 exercises back to back. Repeat them 3 times. Then we move on to the next superset. And as always, I will talk you through the different exercises as we get to them. I have a bench here, which if you have a chair or something, we're going to do some reverse lunges later on, and you can hold on to something if you want to. It can help with balance, and that can mean that sometimes you can maybe increase the weight a little bit. So if you have something that you want to hold on to, you can do that. But again, I will tell you a little bit more about this later. Okay, let's get started with our warm-up. Okay, as always, same warm-up. I think it's easier. I'm so used to it now. Swing our arms forward. Really kind of try and open the shoulder blades here. Open and close, rotate. And reverse. Start a little bit slower. See how it feels in the body. And then maybe increase the speed a little bit. Keep going. We're going to go to the front. And start pulling down from the top. Make a fist as you pull down. Squeeze those hands. Go into some bodyweight squats and raise your arms up as you come up. Into a side lunge. Sit back a little bit as you come down. It opens up the inside of the legs. And we're going to finish up with 20 seconds of jumping jacks, or anything you can do to get the heart rate up a little bit. All right, first up, we have a superset of Romanian deadlift and a row. So we've done deadlifts before. Basically, you have your 2 dumbbells in front of your thighs. You're going to hinge at the hip, push the bum back. And with the Romanian deadlift, we literally just go past the kneecaps. We're not going any further down, just here and back up. Pull the shoulders back, make sure they're not hanging down. So we're doing 40 seconds of that. And then we move into a row, a neutral grip row. So we're actually staying in this hinge position, upper body parallel to the ground. And we roll back towards the hip area, not the chest, towards the hip. So 40 seconds each. You can change weights if you wanted to. Maybe with the deadlift, you might be able to go a little bit heavier, but you do what's comfortable for you. We're going to start in 3 seconds. And we're off. And as you come just past the kneecaps, you really try and push the bum back a little bit. You're going to feel a little bit more of a stretch in the hamstrings when you do that. Back is nice and strong here. It's the entire posterior chain, so the back, the glutes and the hamstrings that are doing the work. Five seconds left. And move into the row. Row back to the hip area. So we're doing 40 seconds, but if you feel tired after 20 seconds or 30 seconds, depending on the weight that you're using, then you can stop there. Basically, the last 2 reps should be challenging. That's where we want to get to. And rest, 20 seconds. Then we go into round 2. Let's get ready. And go. Remember to pull the shoulders back. So if you imagine if you had a little orange or something squeezed in your armpits there, and you wanted to keep them there. And change over. Hinge forward, row towards the hip. Five seconds. And pause. And we go into round 3. Let's get ready, 5 seconds. Go. Five seconds left. Last round of the rows. And a slight bend in your knees here. And rest, 1 minute rest. That was our first superset, well done. Okay, let me just move this out of the way. Okay, next superset, we have a goblet squat. So we're using 1 dumbbell at the front. We go down into our squat and back up. And we're alternating that with a shoulder press. So for the goblet squat, you're probably going to be able to go a little bit heavier, and then you might have to change for the shoulder press. And we're going to alternate. So dumbbells are by the side, and we press up one and then the other. So we're doing one side after the other, and we're doing it. Goblet squat is 40 seconds, and then the shoulder press is going to be 1 minute and 20, because obviously we're doing both together at the same, both sides in one go. All right, goblet squat. First up, grab one dumbbell in front of you. Keep your back nice and neutral with your squat. We don't want to lean forward. We're off. If you're struggling with any kind of your range of motion here, you could put something under your heels. It could be a little book, or it could be another set of dumbbells to just elevate your heels, and that can help sometimes to kind of get a little bit deeper in the squat, make the movement a little bit more fluid. 5 seconds. And change over to the shoulder press. 2 dumbbells out by the side. Press up one, press up the other. When you come up, you want to make sure that your bicep is very close to your ear. It doesn't have to be all the way over, but we don't want to be pressing out here to the side. So you're kind of going straight up over your head with the dumbbell. Body is nice and strong here. We're not using any kind of momentum. It's just the shoulders that are working. Keep going. And rest 20 seconds before we go into round 2. You can also get these wedges online if it helps to elevate your heels. Just kind of helps you get a little bit more lower while keeping your back straight or neutral. I should say neutral. Straight doesn't mean it has to be all the way straight, but neutral just means that it's not rounded at the bottom or at the lower end of the spine. And rest. Oh, sorry, not rest. Now we're going into a shoulder press. One side and the other side. Keep going if you can. Equally, if you feel You've come to the end, you take a break. And rest. Last round of our goblet squat. Ten seconds left. Oh. And shoulder press. Ooh, those shoulders are burning. Keep going if you can. If you need to take a little break in between, do that and reset and go again. Five seconds. All right, 1 minute rest. Well done, we're halfway through. Next up, we have a sumo squat and a reverse fly. So, sumo squat, we're using one dumbbell. You can probably go a little bit heavier here again. So with the sumo squat, our feet are a little bit wider, our legs are a little bit wider, toes are pointing outwards, and we hold the dumbbell with both hands. It's hanging here, and we go down and back up. Now, we're not going forward because that would be a deadlift. We're squatting down and we come back up. That would be our first exercise. And then the next one is a reverse fly. 2 dumbbells. Going to upper back, kind of 45-degree angle. Dumbbells are in front of us and we raise them out to the side. We don't want to go higher than shoulder height. Literally just see how far you can go. Back, it's nice and neutral, and raise up and back down. So 40 seconds each exercise, 3 rounds. Let's get ready for the sumo squat. Let's go. And really try and see how low you can go. The lower you go, you'll notice it in your glutes. This one tends to be a little bit kinder on the knees as well than the regular squat. And really squeeze everything as you push up. Focus on pushing up and not dragging up. Change over into the reverse fly. 2 dumbbells, upper body at 45 degrees. and we raise them out to the side. Feet close together, or you can have them a little bit wider. You can see what feels more comfortable. This is great for the upper body, upper back. And rest 20 seconds. Five seconds, let's get ready for round 2. Go. Ooh. 5 seconds left. You can see that I actually went a bit higher in my weight and I had to stop a bit earlier, which is fine. Just means you're getting used to lifting a little bit heavier weights. Reverse fly. And rest 20 seconds. Back into a sumo squat. Last round. Three seconds into our reverse fly. And 1 minute rest. Well done. That was superset number 3. We are getting near to the end. One more superset to go. Okay, for this one, we have the single leg reverse lunge and a lateral raise. So for the reverse lunge, as I said at the start, you can have something that you hold on to. It can help with balance, and it can mean that you can pick up a weight that's maybe a little bit heavier. So reverse lunge, we step back, down, and back up. So I just might move this screen a little bit down so you can see a little better. There we go. So the leg that's at the front, that's the hand that holds on, and the leg, the side that moves back, also has the dumbbell in the hand. So we step back, down, back to the front, and back and to the front. 40 seconds one side, 40 seconds the other side. And then we superset that with a lateral raise, where you have your dumbbells by the side, and we lift up to the side and back down. So 40 seconds each, and then rest, 3 rounds. There we go. Grab one dumbbell, or even if you're watching the recording, if you're starting out and you're just doing body weight, just do that to get you used to the movement. Like I said, the leg that's at the front, that's the side that holds onto a bench or a chair, or if you have like a window or whatever you have close by, or sofa. Just want to make sure it's high enough, it's not low. And step back, down, and back to the front. And try and step back as far as you can. And you might also notice if your upper body is straight, or if it's leaning forward a little bit, you're going to feel this in different areas, so you can adapt to whatever feels right for you. And switch over to the other side. Five seconds left. Grab a second dumbbell, out by the side, by your thighs, and lift up and back down. We're controlling the movement up and down. And don't lift higher than your shoulders. Five seconds left. And rest. Let's get ready for round 2, reverse lunge. The side that steps back holds the dumbbell. Five seconds left. And switch over. All right, this is our last exercise for today. Oh. Grab your second dumbbell, Lateral raise. See, I'm standing straight here. Don't use any momentum. Three, two, one, and rest. One more round to go, then we're done for today. All right, last one, we can do this. Let's go. Step back as far as you can. And then focus on pushing up. Push the ground away with that foot at the front. And change over to the other side. Lateral raise, last round. Ten seconds left. And put the dumbbells down. We are done. Just roll those shoulders a little bit. To the back, to the front. Actually, if you have a chair here, hold on to it. And just kind of try and pull away from it gently while still holding onto it to just give your shoulders a bit of a stretch and your back. And pull up the foot to the back. Keep the knees together here. And just gently pull it back a little bit. Switch over to the other side. And let go. Just hang down for a second. Swing from one side, excuse me, to the other. And slowly roll up. Roll those shoulders back. Reach up to the ceiling. Over to one side. And over to the other side. And well done. We are done for today.